A very important PSA, 1 in 4 people may be a Hufflepuff, so I would like you to look around to the people that you know and love. One of them, right now, is a Hufflepuff.
Hey everyone. In light of continuous comments made about the trans community by author J.K. Rowling, if you or anyone you know identifies as trans, non-binary, or questioning and is in need of support, the Trevor Project offers education resources and a 24-hour hotline.
This video was filmed before quarantine, but we wanted to release it now to denounce transphobia and to raise awareness about organizations like the Trevor Project. Please give what you can through the donate button to help trans youth.
While we absolutely disagree with J.K. Rowling's comments, we want to show that many Potterheads support trans rights and use this as a tool for activism and fundraising.
And in the words of Daniel Radcliffe, if you found anything in these stories that resonated with you or helped you in any time of your life, then that is between you and the book that you read, and that is sacred.
Enjoy our official sorting, happy Pride, and remember, trans rights are human rights.
Hello and welcome to a very special edition of Try Guys Game Time! Today we are getting officially sorted into our Harry Potter houses. That's right, we're taking the Pottermore quiz. You may remember that we did a video where we were Harry Potter houses.
We're ambitious.
Me! It's all about me! Oh.
How have you personally aligned?
When we were growing up reading the books, you really only thought of yourself as a Gryffindor or a Slytherin. It's the duality, the yin and the yang, the black and the white. So I always thought that maybe I was a Gryffindor with some Slytherin rising, but I think what I hear from Ravenclaw, I'm not afraid to puff, huffle, so bring it on.
Yeah, I mean, my moon sign is definitely Hufflepuff. I think I'm a Gryffindor. I mean, I usually get it in tests. I do have a child right now, and that leads to a lot of Hufflepuff qualities. Also, I went to Yale because Ravenclaw, and then I secretly am pretty cunning.
Wait, you're cunning right now?
What?
He's cunning all over the place.
He's cunning everywhere.
Yeah.
Oh my God, please stop cunning with all of us here.
So cunning.
You guys are the worst.
You know what, I think in relation to each other, the original assignments that you had make a lot of sense. But I honestly think we're probably all the same thing.
Whoa.
We're more similar in relation to the world than we are different.
Whoa, you heard it here first. Try Guys are all Gryffindors.
We're probably all Gryffindors, and even that would explain how Eugene would be a Slytherin, because they say that a Gryffindor and Slytherin are very similar.
Very close. Very close.
One's just evil.
Fucking hate Gryffindor. Yeah, basically, Gryffindors and Slytherins are attention-seeking whores.
Oh, then that's definitely
That's all of us.
All right, let's start the sorting ceremony.
Is the hat speaking to you right now?
Take off your clothes.
Yeah, that's what it was saying.
This is big for you because you really identify as a Gryffindor.
I do.
What would it mean if you found out that was wrong?
It would, well, first of all, I'd have to get rid of a lot of merch.
I only want to be Slytherin 1.
What are you doing?
But I'm okay with Ravenclaw. I'm actually okay with Hufflepuff because I think that's funny. I don't want to be Gryffindor.
Oh, I think you're gonna be Gryffindor.
Because I've staked my claim on Gryffindors being annoying.
Oh, true.
And just, I don't like when people are just running around being like, the valor and the courage and the King Arthur shit.
What is it that they
Well,
say?
you got a lot of King Arthur qualities.
I know, but that's why they're very similar to Slytherin, but it's the way they get there that's different.
Isn't it what they say? It takes one to know one.
Well, let's find out. Up first, do I like the stars or the moon? No context, just what do I like? I guess I like the stars because
I would have pegged him for a full-on moon boy myself.
I think he likes shooting for the stars.
And I like the constellations. You know, there's all so many. It's like there's infinite choices, whereas the moon is just
some piece of bullshit rock.
Do I prefer a river or a forest? I like going up to the big trees, the redwood forest. That's one of my happy places. Love trees, love looking at them, love smoking them, love hanging out with them.
Nice. Well, everybody knows that rivers kill people just by themselves. Forests have creatures that kill you in the forest, but rivers, the water literally kills you. I'm afraid of being killed.
I don't know what y'all are talking about. I've always loved rivers. I grew up near a river. I think water's dope. I don't think about the danger of a river. You guys immediately went dangerous. I think rivers are like really pretty.
boating, tubing, water skiing.
Tubing.
One of your housemates has cheated, by using a self-spelling quill. Now he's come top of the class in charms, beating you into second place. Oh, I already don't like this dude. That'd be so frustrating. You know how much I like getting first place in things.
This question
Pull your teacher
legitimately
aside.
angers Ned.
Yeah, this dude is
Oh, am I gonna
cheating.
call out a guy for cheating? Yes, I am.
Do I tell on him like a little bitch? Do I tattletale before I'm even asked like a really big little bitch? Am I a cool guy and know that snitches get stitches?
For me, the thing that gets me about this question is they cheated and they got top of the class.
Yeah.
If someone is just cheating because they're not doing well and
Trying to
then
get
they
by.
have a bad score, I feel bad for them, but I'm not gonna rat them out.
But the results of
But
them
the fact
getting
that they got
higher ranks
first
than
and
you.
I got second.
You tell the teacher, Ned.
Yes, I'm telling the teacher.
But when?
I'm telling the teacher when he asks me.
I always snitched when I was young.
Hell yeah.
Because I was the smartest kid in all the classes. All of them f***ing cheated off me all the time.
Bro, right
Because I
here.
was the Asian kid. Sometimes
top.
I would actually put the wrong answers down because I knew everyone was looking at my paper to get them to fail. Therefore, I would tell the professor before he even cheated.
There you go.
If I saw that quill, and when I was a kid, I'd be like, "F- that guy, he's gonna cheat off of me. This sounds very Hermione, but that's my truth. F- that guy. F- cheating.
As someone who has cheated in classes, this is none of my business. I don't care. And I don't care that someone else did better than me in class because they cheated. It's all about me. I believe in life, you keep your eyes.
snitches get stitches?
One, snitches absolutely get stitches, but also keep your eyes on your own paper. The way that I do has nothing to do with how anyone else does.
It does if it's graded on a curve.
Which of the following would you hate people to call you? Ignorant? Wouldn't like that. Selfish? I hated being called that as a kid. My mom would say I was selfish and things, and I'd be like, what are you talking about? It's not selfish.
Probably because you were selfish.
Maybe I was, but I felt she was selfish. She was a kid, and like, you think I'm selfish? You're selfish. Yes, of course, sometimes I do things that are for Keith, but I feel like I often am thinking about other people.
I'm just gonna say it now. There have been times in the past where Keith, as a comedian, has yes-anded on screen because he's a good performer and he thinks about the people on screen. And some people in the comments thinks that because he, takes on a character that might seem a little more self-centered, that he's actually selfish.
Deep breath, take a deep breath, take a deep breath, take a deep breath.
He's not. He's playing
my
off.
part.
He's selflessly portraying
A
an
selfish
asshole
person.
Yeah.
for the good of the group.
Don't you see?
If you could have any power, which would you choose? Ooh, the power to read minds.
Dangerous.
Oh, the power to change the past. Ugh.
Oh my god.
Too dangerous.
The power of invisibility.
Pervy. When you were a kid, you just wanted to be invisible so you could watch people be naked, right?
And so you could sneak.
steal stuff.
You could steal stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean that one.
That's
It's for
sure.
crimes. Yes, it's all for crimes.
Gross, Jesus.
Power to speak to animals. Hard pass.
And I've been there already.
I do not need to know what that horse is thinking. I'm between strength and changing your appearance, but I think I'm gonna do superhuman strength.
Wow. Yeah. That checks out.
Guys, I'm gonna reveal a lot about myself now, but I have always had the fantasy of being able to change time. You have to think who I was growing up. I was so nervous of saying the wrong thing and f***ing it up, and I'm like, oh, if I could just rewind a couple minutes, I could be brash and I could be the person I want to be because there wouldn't be consequences and I would be able to get out of my own skin.
I feel that.
I'm going with the power to change the past.
That's crazy. Wow. So dangerous.
I'm not going that far back.
Yeah, but once you start, it's like Pringles, baby.
Slippery slope. My life's gonna be perfect.
Yeah, well, let's hope. Which of the following do you find most difficult to deal with? Loneliness, don't like that. Boredom, hate being bored. Hunger,
No, don't even go further.
hold on.
You could be bored for 2 hours.
Yeah.
You can't be hungry for 2 hours.
Yeah, but here's the thing. When I'm bored, I often just eat.
But that means you are resorting to the thing you prize most, which is food.
I'm gonna choose hunger, which is a very Hufflepuff answer.
Keith.
Okay, but it's true.
Keith.
Hunger Keith. Hunger Keith. Hunger Keith and the Hunger Keith.
I'm drawn most to loneliness. I just feel that in my heart. It sucks to be lonely.
No wife. No bebe.
That's right. I mean, yeah.
Then who even am I?
Who even is
am I?
mad with no wife and no bebe? The only one that strikes me as being ignored, because I was ignored my whole life, and that's why I'm quiet.
Anyway, so I this weekend.
Oh my f***ing god!
You crazy boy.
Oh my god! I'll kill you right here.
Being ignored, huh?
Yeah, it actually makes me sad reading it.
Oh. That makes me feel lonely.
Such a Gryffindor.
I think that's why I'm quiet.
Okay, would you like to be known by history as Corn Diddy the Great, Corn Diddy the Wise, Corn Diddy the Bold, Corn Diddy the Good?
I think I gotta go with the great. Just kind of encapsulates everything.
Does.
Like Alexandria.
Like Alexander the Great.
Yeah,
He didn't do
Alexander the
anything
Great.
wrong.
Yeah. Spotless record.
Yeah.
Guys, that was a long time ago.
Times were different.
Times were different.
The great to me refers to power, and it could be good, but I also think it could be fear-based. I think a lot of the greats of history are not so great.
Whoa.
I don't care about being bold. That's a chip flavor. It's not a descriptor of me. If I could be known as someone who helped make the world a little better than where it started, I think that would make me happy. So I'm gonna go with the good.
Until they found out he was sneaking around the girls' locker room.
Changing time to give himself an even bigger dick.
After you have died, what would you most like people to do when they hear your name?
I want them to cunt all over.
Miss you but smile? F that. I don't know what the f that's supposed to be.
I like that.
A remembrance.
Think with admiration of your achievements.
I want people to laugh
good.
at my funeral.
I don't care what people think of me after I'm dead, it's what they think of me while I'm alive that counts. I really like admiration of your achievements.
Yeah.
I don't actually care what people think of me after I'm dead. Because we're all gonna die.
I'm curious if you guys feel this way though. I've often thought about making art as the unconscious desire to be immortal. Because you can create something that tells your story and imparts your view on the world
right.
beyond your life.
That's exactly right. I always think I would rather people remember me for my works than who I was.
Yeah.
I don't give a f what they think about me.
Yeah! You know what?
That's the attitude I had to.
I like that.
Yeah.
Blaze forward, be your own champion, very Griff of you. Keep going.
Oh, yeah, that could be a good answer.
Which nightmare would frighten you most? Standing on top of something very high and realizing suddenly there are no hand or footholds or any barrier to stop you from falling. So basically, and being afraid of falling. If you know me, you know I
That's
don't
awful.
like that. Being forced to speak in such a silly voice that hardly anyone can understand you and everyone laughs at you. No, that'd be a hilarious dream. That sounds awesome.
No, it'd be awful.
No, that'd be great.
Well, everyone's laughing at you constantly.
That's okay. I'd be like, oh, it's my choice to speak like this in my
I think
dream.
I have had that nightmare of like not
Yeah.
being able to communicate.
Yeah, and everyone's just like, look at the weird little.
That's never been a thing for me.
Waking up to find that neither your friends nor your family have any idea who you are. That's scary, but that's definitely a Ned fear. But for me, that's the first one. It's heights. I hate heights. This is a dream I have. And every time I do that thing where you're falling asleep and you have to jump awake, it's because I'm falling. Always falling.
4 boxes are placed before you. Which would you try to open?
Ooh.
The gleaming jet black box with a silver lock and key marked with a mysterious rune that you know to be the Mark of Merlin. Yeah, already interesting. Super sexy.
Hot. That's hot.
It's a drug box right there.
The small pewter box, unassuming and plain, already don't care.
Ew, pewter.
The small tortoise shell box, embellished with gold, inside which some small creature seems to be squeaking. No. Who would pick that?
Let me out! Hey, Eugene, you want to party?
The ornate.
Let's go!
I would throw that off a cliff.
If you are attending Hogwarts, which pet would you take with you? A cat, a toad, or an owl?
It's tough. I like owls because I can send mail, and also birds are funny. And have you seen a naked owl? Hilarious. Just little monsters.
I don't understand why anyone wouldn't take an owl.
Do you think that in the HP universe, owls also bring you junk mail? It's like, fuck Hedwig, another bill?
I don't need to hear how Bed Bath & Beyond is prepared for the Voldemort outbreak.
Love cats, but I'm allergic to them. Toads, owls are dope.
Yeah.
I will say who.
Toads are funny, and I do want to know what the variety of toad options there are.
Fat toad.
Yeah.
Sexy toad.
Horny toad.
Horny toad.
Oh, there's gotta be horny toad.
Girl.
I'm gonna go with cats. I
do like
personally grew up with lots of animals, and I always like the cats the most.
Obviously, I'm going with the best animal and the best movie of 2019, Cats.
Snowy owl. Screech owl. You know that dude but
Ned is a screech owl.
I'm just, the pictures here, I'm attracted to the snowy owl.
Obviously.
It's the hottest owl.
Yeah, it's pretty hot.
That's a...
Oh, I love that one! Oh, the tawny owl would be like a librarian. You could put a little bow tie on him.
Guys, do you see me more with a snowy or a screech owl?
I think a snowy is sexier. I see, based on that photo, a screech owl would be hanging out with Keith. Okay, do I want a ginger cat? Oh, so cute. A white cat? So elegant. Siamese cat? Nah.
Oh yeah, hot cat.
Oh, tabby cat.
The tabby cat's it.
Or a black cat. Black cats, I think, are underrated. You know that black cats are the least adopted because people are afraid of them. Oh, but the tabby cat's so fat. My cat Cooper was black. I'm going black cat.
I've had all of these cats in my history of life. Yes, I've had all these cats. My orange cat was named Yawgmoth, and that was my favorite cat.
Whoa. What is that name?
Yawgmoth is a Magic the Gathering monster. I'm going with Ginger Cat because that was my favorite cat.
That's a cool name.
It's like Garfield.
And you hate Mondays.
I hate
You
Mondays.
love lasagna.
I love lasagna. I do love lasagna.
4 goblets are placed before you. Ooh. Which would you choose to drink?
Oh, shit.
The smooth, thick, richly purple drink that gives off a delicious smell of chocolate and plum. Oh, that sounds good.
Question is,
You don't even need to go further.
The foaming, frothy, silvery liquid that sparkles as though containing ground diamonds. Well, that'll just rip up my
yeah, that's
stomach
not a
lining.
good idea.
The mysterious black liquid that gleams like ink and gives off fumes that make you see strange visions.
Whoa, oh,
That sounds like a fun weekend.
that does sound fun.
I was a little scared by that one, but now I'm like, ooh, that sounds
I'm
like
interested.
a party. What's the point of being a wizard if it's not to have some crazy dope hallucinations?
Yes. It's all about, life's about experiences. And when you're a wizard and everything's magical, like, this seems like the only thing that could give you something you couldn't attain otherwise.
Once every century, the flutterby bush produces flowers that adapt their scent to attract the unwary. If it lured you, it would smell of
Fried chicken.
That would be true. But the first option is the sea. The second is home.
Ugh.
Which might smell like fried chicken.
The third is a crackling log fire, which KFC does sell the chicken log.
That sounds nice.
And you know what that is, Keith? That's the burning bush, which tricked my people, but also a burning bush. That's a fun Friday night.
Yeah. Where the bush tricked your people? I don't think that's the story.
No, the bush.
I don't think that's the
bush
story.
was God.
Moses wasn't
He gave
tricked.
the 10
It's
commandments.
a trick. It's all religion's a trick.
That's the one part you believe.
Okay, I agree with that.
What kind of instrument most pleases your ear? Ooh, the piano, the drum, the violin, the trumpet. Oh.
Yeah, see, trumpets, nah.
Pleases your ear. Trumpet gets me hype.
Yeah.
I think I'm going the violin. It's beautiful, it's elegant, it can be very moving.
I disagree with every answer you've given so far.
Really?
That's
But
crazy.
I think it's correct for Ned,
Yes,
because
yes.
Ariel's kind of like a violin. You know?
I'm between violin and piano here.
Beautiful, sleek, soft edges.
Yeah.
You know.
Whoa. That's his wife.
Dainty.
That's his wife you're talking.
Dainty lady, fancy.
Please, Keith,
Fancy
please,
baby.
please.
You can hold her under your chin like so.
Okay.
I'm between violin and piano here. For some reason, I'm leaning violin just because,
Because it's like Ariel.
I guess. So.
What am I most looking forward to learning at Hogwarts? Magical creatures and how to befriend and care for them?
Oh, so cool.
Flying on a broomstick? Very dope. Transfiguration, turning an object into another object.
You can make this couch turn into fried chicken.
Hexes and jinxes. That's too mean for me. Apparition and disapparition, which is being able to materialize and dematerialize. And it's pretty f***ing dope.
Apparition and disapparition.
Oh, really?
Yeah, there's absolutely no question.
Oh, I thought you'd be a little creatures guy. You love creatures.
To f***ing teleport?
This is very non-canonical for Try Guys.
I'm so stunned.
Yeah, I gotta go with apparition. I hate long travel days.
Keith is always stepping in toilets and being like, why won't I flush?
I know, and I try to jump into fireplaces and I just get burned.
Which would you rather be? Liked? Trusted? Feared? Envied? imitated
Whoa.
or praised. I think honestly, being liked is the core of everything I've ever cared about. If I like really psychoanalyze myself, which I do frequently, I think it's all about just wanting people to like me.
We like you.
So give a thumbs up on this video if you like Zach. Be sure to subscribe to the Try Guys channel. All right, left or right? Right, let's do this.
White or black? I am white. But when I was a kid, I wanted to be the Black Power Ranger because his name was Zach, and it was a thrill to see myself represented.
By a black man.
You didn't like the White Ranger?
Nah,
I love the White Ranger.
his name wasn't Zach.
It's Tommy.
I guess I'm white.
Yeah, there you go. This one doesn't seem so hard. You're really stressing over it.
I'm like anyone who's not white or black on Pottermore going, oh, I don't.
There's no
applicable.
There's no Jewish option.
Okay, white or black?
Keith.
Well, I'm white. I'll go with white.
White or black?
Always bet.
Always bet.
On black.
Okay, the sorting hat is ready to make its decision. Are we ready for this? Does my hat look good? Continue.
Oh my god.
We knew it! We knew it!
I was resisting it, but deep down, dedication, patience, loyalty.
You're a dad and a husband now.
Yeah.
The Hufflepuff qualities you need in that role.
Yeah.
Wow.
Wow.
What a shocking turn of events. Where's this video gonna go from here?
Ned, you gotta go save your receipts and return all that merch. You gotta get away from that maroon and gold and get some, what is it? Yellow and black?
Black and yellow.
And look, you're wearing the pants for you're literally wearing those colors!
Wow, you've already telegraphed Hufflepuff before the video even started.
Look at that.
If he's a Hufflepuff, am I not a Slytherin?
Oh shit.
Oh shit.
The sorting hat is ready to make
Put
its
on the hat.
decision. Oh, so many things that I'm wondering about and second guessing.
You're a Hufflepuff too, I'm gonna lose my shit.
Here we go.
No.
It's time to find out definitively, once and for all, what is Condity?
What is it?
Oh my god!
Yes, brother!
Oh my god!
Yes! Yes! Come join us!
I wonder if I had picked black, if it would have been different.
I thought it would be Slytherin or Ravenclaw.
I mean, I guess not enough people are buying Hufflepuff merch, so they're trying to like
Really pumping the Hufflepuff
fans
numbers.
into the.
Can I just say, based on your and Ned's answers, so much of your inspiration is to be good and have people be like you, to be seen as a good person. That is like core Hufflepuff. Gryffindors and Slytherin like don't give a fuck about that.
I only own one piece of Harry Potter merch, and it's Maggie's Hufflepuff sweater, so.
Oh my god, you and Maggie are Hufflepuffs together! Wait, what if Errol's a
We're going on a
Hufflepuff?
double date.
Puff pals!
Puff pals.
Okay. Here we go. Oh, it's all been leading up to this. I hit continue. I am a Ravenclaw!
What is happening?
Wit, learning, wisdom. I am like Gilderoy Lockhart and Luna Lovegood. Actually,
That's pretty true. That's pretty true.
You're literally the combination of those two characters.
wow, that's pretty accurate. I've never pegged myself for that. Is Eugene gonna be a Gryffindor?
No.
Holy shit!
If I'm a Gryffindor, I will throw myself out that window. No.
We are 3 for 3 with shocks here.
Yeah.
This is changing everything I thought I knew about us.
The sorting hat is ready to make its decision. You guys, if I'm a fucking Gryffindor,
I can't wait for you to be a Gryffindor.
This is thrilling.
this is thrilling. And
Great.
Dude, You should have known, because even over there cunning all over the place.
I cun everywhere all the time. I was cutting my pants at this moment.
Oh my God!
You know, I think
I don't mean this out of like allegiance towards acting like I'm a Slytherin. I'm just one of those rare people, I think, who actually happens to inhabit a lot of qualities from this fictional universe. It just fits.
What a relief.
You know what this means, though? You don't have any Gryffindors in the Try Guys.
That's bewildering to me.
Gryffindors.
You know who's probably Gryffindor? Some other YouTubers, you know?
Jake Paul. He's a Slytherin. He's blonde and part of a mean family.
But he's the chosen one.
But literally, that's how Slytherins work. They're literally mean blondes. They're very Nazi-like.
Oh, am I a Nazi?
Well, not all Slytherins are Nazis, but all Nazis are Slytherins.
Well, this has been very eye-opening. We found out our true, honest-to-God houses. How do you feel?
I feel like I was always Hufflepuff. I just didn't know.
I'm throttled right now. My world turned upside down.
You know, I never saw myself as a Ravenclaw, but now knowing that Gilderoy Lockhart is one, I mean, yeah, obviously. That's just literally a person who just put his face on everyone else's work. That's something I do. Look at all our thumbnails, baby. That's me.
Try Guys game time!
Hufflepuff Squad, I see you where you at. Get at us.
Gryffindors.
My name's Harry. I have a scar on my head.
I was chosen, but I was a baby. Stupid.